In this segment, I wanted to use an example using problem solving because kids usually have a problem with word problems. So in this case, we have a word problem here that actually makes us use information in this table here. So first we read this. In the voting for City Council Precinct 5, only half of all eligible voters cast votes. What fraction of all eligible voters voted for Shelley? Daly. And who received the most votes? So in this case, we actually have three different questions. So we need to figure out for Shelley how many votes she received according to, here's Shelley, fraction of votes received. She received 1/10 of the vote. Okay, that was easy. Now we have to figure out for Daly. So I'm going to write Daly here. I'm writing down the information that I can figure out here. Daly, I go to the table over here. Daly received 2/8 of the votes. Okay, so I figured out this one and this one. Now I have to figure out the third part of this. Who received the most votes? Well, to be honest, I can't tell right now because I have two different denominators, and that's a problem. So you can't compare fractions that have different denominators. We have to have fractions that have the same denominators. So I'm going to recopy those fractions over here. And what we have to do now is think about equivalent fractions where the denominator is the same. So if you recall, you have to go back to thinking about your least common multiples. And you think about your multiples of 8 and 10. Multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. I'm going to stop there and let's do 10, 20, 30, 40. Actually, I'm going to stop there because we found our winner. This is going to be our denominator. So I'm going to change back to orange, make this 40, make this 40, and now what we have to do is make our equivalent fractions. So how do we get from 10 to 40? Well, we multiplied by 4. Whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. 1 times 4 is 4. And we do the same thing over here. What did we do to 8 to get to 40? Well, we multiplied 8 times 5. But the rule is, whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. 2 times 5 is 10. So now we can compare these two fractions. We have 4/40ths and we have 10/40ths. Who received the most votes? Well, 10 is greater than 4. So our winner is, in fact, Daly. You can see how we did this all through here. I hope this was helpful to you, and stay tuned for more problem solving.